Labour and federal government mom after Pali, NLC TUC in joint National Executive Committee meeting. Can you imagine? We understand that both TUC and NLC, under the leadership of Usifo and Joe Ajero, went to meet federal government on the issue of fuel price increase and demanding reversal of the fuel price. Now they have gone there, they blew hot very well. They have gone there and they have finished the meeting. They are back and now they are quiet. Both the labor unions, TUC and NLC are quiet, federal government quiet. They have agreed, meaning that they are one and the same. That is the thing. Meanwhile, Jero was actually blaming Tinubu and federal government that why they accepted the 70,000 naira minimum wage is because they promised never to increase the fuel price. And now they're increasing the fuel price, you can't do them anything anymore. Ha! God help this country, I'm telling you. They just agree with them and push them away. You can imagine you went to a negotiation table with 250 million naira demand and you're coming to 250,000 naira demand, you're coming back with 70,000 and you expect the labor members to follow you, continue to follow you wholeheartedly. Hey, God now, wow. So the federal government and organized labor have kept mute on the outcome of their meeting held on Wednesday. So though sources said the meeting was centered on the recent increase in petrol price and its socioeconomic effects on Nigerian masses and the minimum wage, among others, none of the parties was ready to divulge the outcomes of the meeting. Can you imagine? However, leaders of the organized labor comprising the Nigerian Labour Congress, NLC, and its Trade Union Congress of Nigeria, TUC, counterpart are currently holding joint National Executive Council meeting at Labour House, Abuja. Can you imagine? So, petrol price and minimum wage, Vanguard reliably gathered that the meeting was to look into the fallout of the one held at the Secretary to the Government of the Federation office, which centered primarily on the fuel price hike, minimum wage, and consequential adjustment, the compressed natural gas CNG vehicles, and the fueling point, among other things. The CNG vehicles, we never see them again. Compressed natural gas vehicles, we never see them. So recall that among government representatives at the meetings held at the office of the SGF were Malam Nuhu Ribadu and the National Security Advisor, and Nkiruka Onyejocha, Labour Minister, Wale Edu, Minister of Finance and Coordinating Minister of the Economy. Others were Alhaji Mohammed Idris, Information Minister, Henneken Lopobri, Petroleum Minister for State, Ekperipe Ekpo, Minister of State for Petroleum Resources and Gas, or that is on gas, and then representatives of the Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation, NNPC Limited. So joint National Executive Council meeting roll call. Present at the joint National Executive Council meeting between the NLC and the TUC are Comrade Joe Ajero, Deputy President Kabiru Ado-Sani, General Secretary Comrade Emma Ugbaja, Deputy President of the TUC Dr. Tommy Etimokun, Secretary General Nuhu Toro, and the President of the Nigerian Union of Teachers, who is also a Deputy President of the NLC. Also present Benjamin Anthony, Vice President of NLC, and Comrade Deborah Yusuf, Deputy Women Leader of NLC. As at the time of the filing of this report, the meeting was ongoing. So the thing is that what is the outcome of the meeting now? We don't know. That is the TUC and NLC joint National Executive Committee meeting. Okay. Now it's barely 24 hours and we still haven't heard anything. The question is, what is it that transpired, between them and the federal government that they don't want to disclose to the public? God will help Nigeria, I'm telling you. This situation is, we don't know who to trust again in this country. I thought we said the labor members, na scammers. Then be this, na scammers. then be these are same people. Okay, there be the same people, Abi, that told Nigerians that they asked government to reverse pump price in the next 72 hours last week and promised to convey this week for their next line of action. See, this week is over. Nobody hear from Labour now. Wow, please never take their pull for serious. Same civil servant then carry them with federal government. So go dance with see how no minimum wage, no arrears, no wage award. We don't have a labor union, okay, anymore in this country. Gone are those days when Adams Oshomole led labor wouldn't tolerate any nonsense from the federal government. NLC and TUC are behaving like kindergarten children till today. They don't know how to reject Tinubu poor policies against the masses. They are the ones that are supporting Tinubu's poor policies. Nobody should listen to them. I'm telling you, this NLC and TUC, nobody go listen to them again. Nothing good can ever come out from this set of NLC and TUC we have in Nigeria to the masses. They are the set of useless labor leaders we ever have in Nigeria, who cannot fight government for any anti-people policy they take. This is the worst set of NLC and TUC we have ever had in this country. Wow. Just deceiving those that have their time. Not be lie. So better leave them and go and do your own thing. This is the most useless labor of all time that are pretending and compromising with APC cabals at the back. Let's stop all this drama. Enough is enough. The problem with labor, we labor have is that Ajero is a thief. Now, wow. Labor don't listen to federal government, please. The masses are suffering for where before both of them to come out of the meeting and they are keeping their mouth quiet. It means that something has passed. Meeting to know how much bribe they need to collect and share. That is the essence of the National Executive Committee meeting. Nothing else. They are going for their own pocket, not for the interest of Nigerians or the suffering labor masses. Quite unfortunate that we're in this position. So, and the APC government will continue to have their way. We know that it's difficult to fight government of the day, but I know that something can be done to put, to throw caution into the government of the day so that they know that they cannot just bring up what they like and flow with it. So thank you for listening. Let's have a comment as we wait for Labour to unveil the outcome of their meeting with the government and their next plan.